One, I know you have not had uniforms in the last 3 years, but I'm very happy and glad to see you in your job. Let all of us learn impacts when we are working and when you're on duty. Our current issue is passports, and I know that we are working quite hard.
Now, the prosecution has requested the court not to grant bail to Nancy Kigunzu, also known as Mathe Wangara, Teresia Wanjiru, and 2 others in an affidavit submitted to the JKIA Law Court. The prosecution has urged the court to keep the 4 individuals in custody to prevent them from negatively influencing the society. Stephen Chesire, the investigating officer, has stated that if released, the accused are likely to evade court proceedings. He further emphasized that they posed a flight risk and their place of residence is unknown. The prosecution has presented the argument that they intend to contact essential witnesses. Now, after conducting interviews and recording their statements, this could potentially lead to the arrest of more accomplices. Take a look.
Brian Mabea, I hope I didn't miss anybody. That's correct. Mr. Omari and Mr. Umbeta made submissions on behalf of Nancy, the respondent, with regard to the money seized. In a nutshell, this is a summary of their arguments. 1, the money was recovered from Nancy, the respondent. That is why they are raising their concerns. 2, they are concerned that an entity, the Asset Recovery Agency, has waded into the purview of this court. 4, I beg your pardon. 3, thank you. Their concern is that the money seized is no longer an exhibit. 4, in their view, the order to deposit at CBK was circumvented with the entry of the ARA. 5, they posit that the court's mandate has been usurped by the miscellaneous application ACEC, Anti-Corruption Economic Crimes Division, E028 of 2023. They ask the court to reassert itself and stamp its authority. 6, they argue that none of the parties in this miscellaneous file were enjoined in ACEC E028 of 2023. That's actually a miscellaneous. 7, they are concerned that since the next mention in ACEC 2028 is 28th November 2023, proceedings shall grind to a halt. And 8, they ask this court to summon ARA and present its report on the money. At the start, the prosecution informed the court that they have completed investigations in this case. They have charged the respondent. They also explained they abided by the court's order to deposit money in Central Bank of Kenya. This was done by the seals Q343413 and Q34314. I need to just check that. In the presence of the 9 witnesses. Just let me confirm. 343414. As always, this court is guided by law. This court began by stating the orders given in the file, which were very clear. There is no mention of an order for the deposit of money. However, with regard to the law, the supreme law is the Constitution, which celebrated 13 years of its existence yesterday, the 27th of August 2023. The starting point is Article 10(2), which is the national values and principles. Specifically, with respect to this ruling, this court relies on the values and principles of the rule of law, integrity, transparency, and accountability. This court also relies on Article 73, sub-article 1, Paragraph A, subparagraphs 1 to 4, which state authority assigned to a state officer is a public trust to be exercised in a manner that 1 is consistent with the purposes and objects of the Constitution, 2 demonstrates respect for the people, 3 brings honor to the nation and dignity to the office, and 4 promotes public confidence in the integrity of the office. And there is also Chapter 10, which refers to the judiciary. In that Chapter 10 is the hierarchy of courts. This court takes judicial notice that the anti-corruption...
It is a developing story and our reporters are following up closely on it. They will be updating us further on the story as it develops in our subsequent bulletins. But moving on. President William Ruto, in the company of his deputy Rigathi Gachagua and other National Assembly delegates, has inspected the ongoing construction of the Chepkurkur Technical Training Institute, whose primary subject of focus will be smart agriculture. Now, in his speech, he said that setting up of a technical training institute in Mount Elgon will impart necessary skills to thousands of youth to engage meaningfully in the building of the country. The president has said that the practical knowledge gained, particularly on agriculture, will add value and help explore fully the region's huge farming potential.
Mimi nawaambia pongezi bwana. Nimeona mumepanda mahindi kupanda. Mumepanda mboga kupanda. Nyinyi ni watu wa bidii, mimi nawaambia pongezi sana. Nyinyi ndio mnanisaidia kulisha Kenya. Na kwa sababu nyinyi ni watu wa kufanya bidii, sasa nimemwambia gavana wetu tulete store ya mbolea hapa karibu na nyinyi. Ndio? Kwa sababu ile kazi niliwaambia tutafanya, niliwaambia kilimo, tutatumia kilimo kuzalisha chakula, tufukuze njaa, na vile vile tutumie kilimo kuzalisha ajira, hawa vijana wapate kazi, na kilimo pia itusaidie kusukuma uchumi wa taifa la Kenya, ndio pia tuondoe umaskini. Tunaelewana? Na njia ya kupunguza gharama ya maisha ni kupunguza gharama ya chakula kwa kusaidia mkulima. Ile mbolea mlikuwa mnanunua shilingi 7,000, tumeteremusha saa hii mpaka shilingi 2,500. Mnanielewa? Na kila mkulima ajisajili. Saa hizi tunaandika wakulima upya. Wale mlijiandikisha, sasa kama kuna mtu alibaki hakujiandikisha, nafasi iko ya kujiandikisha. Na utuambie unataka mbolea kiasi gani. Ndio tupange, tuhakikishe ya kwamba kila mkulima anapata mbolea ya kutosha, mzalishe chakula, tuondoe njaa katika taifa letu.
Now to a gruesome turn of events in the western region of the country, where residents of Ikolomani, Kakamega County, have been left in shock after the suspicious death of a woman who was allegedly raped and dumped near her home. In a hunt led by Kakamega Senator Boni Khalwale, the residents stormed the home of one of the suspects, who said she died while in the act and dumped her body in fear of being accused of murder. The residents who were baying for blood have criticized the police for slow response and now want speedy investigations. The body of the deceased has been taken to the Kakamega Referral Hospital.
She has been raped and she has been murdered. Wale wenye walihusika na hii maneno, by good luck, wote watatu tumeshika, na mmoja ambaye anaitwa John amefanya confession kwamba yeye ndio alihusika.
Asubuhi hii ndio naamuka, wanakuja kuniamusha kwa nyumba, wanasema mama watu wamemua kwa mtoni. Ndio nashutuka, imekuwa namna gani? Nimeshtuka sana. Hii kisanga yenye imefanyika, mamangu achokosange mtu, mamangu akunyi pombe.
Elsewhere, residents of Nyarugomo in Kabete, Kiambu County have held demonstrations to express their disappointment about the poor state of the Nyarugomo-Mugoma road. The protesters complained that the road was stopped from being tarmacked after a dispute over where the road should pass. They are now calling on the national government and especially the Ministry of Lands and that of Roads, especially the surveyors, to explain where the road should pass to untangle the dispute of where the road should pass.
Hii barabara haiko hapa. Hii barabara iko kwa mashamba yetu. Na ni kitu kidogo tu imerudishwa kutoka upande mwingine. Sasa tunataka hiyo barabara haina kombo, ije straight mpaka kwa highway, lakini sio hapa. Hapa ni mashamba yetu.
Nasema serikali ikuje itoe barabara pahali iliko, watutolee kwa shamba letu. Kwa hivyo hatuna jema haitatumika, lakini tunataka itolewe hapa, ipelekwe pahali inatakikana ikue. Ikujuu hapa ni kwa shamba letu.
Ombi langu ni kwa serikali
na idara zote ambazo zinahusika waweze kufanya mambo haraka, na ili tuweze kuendelea na shughuli zetu kawaida, kwa maana hii jambo limekuwa kwa miaka mingi na limeendelea kutufinyilia, na ni jambo ambalo limekuwa wazazi wetu wengine hata wameaga, na sisi tunaendelea kupigania hili jambo. Kwa hivyo ombi langu kwa serikali na wale ambao wote wanahusika ni waharakishe, waweze kufanya mambo ambayo inastahili kufanywa, na hili barabara irudishwe mahali ambapo inafaa.
Tunaonelea ya kwamba kama viongozi ya kwamba safia ya serikali yaingilie na familia zinazoshoshana ziingilie, kila watu walete safia wake na watu watatu wakiwa pamoja, familia hii, familia nyingine na wa serikali.
Now, from transport disruptions in Kiambu County to human to wildlife conflict in Baringo County, where a call has been made to the National Assembly to review the wildlife compensation law after Baringo County witnessed an increase in fatalities caused by lethal snake attacks. Ward Representative of Mogotio Ward, Mark Sialo, has addressed the increase in incidents in his ward, especially in Mugurin area. Now, on his part, Baringo's Deputy Governor Felix Mayo assured the residents that the county will ensure every health facility has anti-venom to ensure that no one loses their life due to snake bites.
We are going to work as a county government to ensure that those areas that have challenges of snake bites, the dispensaries, the health centers, the hospitals are fully furnished with antivenoms. And I'd like to instruct my CEO, Winnie Bode, to ensure that those areas of the lowlands, the arid areas of Mogotio, the dispensaries in those regions are fully equipped with antivenom.
Iweze kuingilia kati ili wale ambao wameumwa na nyoka ama wameumizwa na wanyama wa pori waweze kupata compensation 100%, kwa sababu sisi Mogotio, mheshimiwa, nashukuru kwa sababu juzi umetufensia pale.
Now, on that note, we do a short break, but don't go too far. We'll be right back with more news.
Your physical, mental, and spiritual health matter the most here at Body Garage. We talk to health experts who dissect all you need to know in regards to your body and how to maintain a healthy lifestyle.
So those kinds of conditions, they're actually slightly a bit rarer than the more common heart diseases.
We are mechanics that deal with the digestive tract. The word endoscopy, in fact, means to check with a camera in the body.
Join us each and every Thursday at 8 p.m.
They say money makes the world go round. So let's slow things down a bit. Put things in perspective. From the markets to the streets to the stocks, we make the complex comprehensible. Join me, Hibak Said, on TV47 Business News for market insights like never before.
Wanasema wasemao kuwa elimu ni bahari haiishi kwa kuchotwa. Wakati mwingi natangamana na wanafunzi madarasani, sio kama mwalimu bali kama nahodha kwenye kipindi cha tasnia ya elimu. Na iwapo utanikosa madarasani, basi utanipata nyanjani nikisaka habari zenye usawa, ufasaha na ukweli. Na iwapo utanikosa nyanjani, bila shaka utanipata studioni hapa nikisoma habari na kuendesha mijadala mikomavu. Mimi ni Andrin Kilemi, mpenzi wa lugha ya Kiswahili na elimu kwa jumla.
Katika majengo haya, hapa ndipo sheria zinapotungwa na zinapopakuliwa. Nitakuletea viongozi mbalimbali, mirengo mbalimbali, wote kwa pamoja wakipika na kupakua. Tutawapa nafasi kuweza kuangazia changamoto na mafanikio ya ugatuzi katika ukumbi wa siasa kila siku ya Jumanne kuanzia saa 1 kamili na kuendelea.
Get ready for the ultimate experience.
And of course, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Kenya's biggest comedy talk show. This is a Dr. Fodega tonight. Wapinduru kama iko.
Join us every week as we welcome A-list guests for a riotous good time.
Ichai ni tamu, ichai inasaviwa.
This is 40 inch.
40 inches.
Yeah.
Yena manze msahau. Nusiku msahau. No.
Cheza, kucha, nishazoea. Tune in every Wednesday from 7:30 p.m. and let the fun take over. Don't miss out on the ultimate comedy talk show.
From the heart of the city to the walls of power and the corridors of justice. News and newsmakers. We live in a world where a lot is happening around us. It is crucial we make sense of what's happening. Information is power, information is knowledge, and news is changing. We will bring it to you, and we'll be at the heart of it all to give you the context, a fresh perspective of politics and power. Only on TV47, the home of untold stories.
All right, welcome back. Thank you for staying with us. Now let's continue in Nakuru County, where a new project has been unveiled to improve girls' performance in sciences, technology, engineering and mathematics. The move, supported by Young African Women Initiatives, YAWI, targets to improve learning outcomes in over 1,000 Form 1 and Form 2 students from informal settlements in Nakuru County in these key subjects, also known as STEM. Our very own Chichi Josephine tells us more.
That is the outermost line.
In response to challenges identified in teaching subjects in most schools, which include lack of interest among girls in hard sciences leading to poor performances, the project has been unveiled to improve girls' performance in sciences, technology, engineering and mathematics.
What structure is that, Nenia? Yes, this one is a cell.
YAWI Program Officer Karen Wirimu indicated that there is need to scale up interventions aimed at entrenching the interest in STEM-oriented subjects at the primary and secondary levels of learning.
We've taken this obligation and duty to educate our young girls how to choose STEM courses, how to choose sciences, how to choose engineering as a career, how to choose technology as a career, and how to choose mathematics as a core career system.
Many students are not conversant with the vast array of careers and hobbies that exist in science. Additionally, many students do not believe they can perform well in science and carry the perception that it is too difficult, according to Karen.
Find that many of them were choosing subjects due to peer pressure. But now at least they are able to choose careers that will help them in future, and that pilots are not only men. There can be pilots that are female, there can be engineers that are female, there can be mathematical teachers that are female, and there can be biology teachers that are female.
STEM courses meni encourage sana cause nilikuwa naona kama siwezi make, but sasa nimeona naweza make, nimeshajua career yangu imenisaidia sana.
Career yangu ni medicine, surgery, doctor. And afikia nimeona.
According to a recent report by the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization UNESCO, only 35% of science, technology, engineering and mathematics students in higher education globally are women.
Those who are in science-related courses know that when a female gender lays emphasis